What's up guys, another tutorial video for you guys, and I'm going to show you how to sign certain regions in your own youth academy. So basically we've got up here Kevin De Bruyne, for example. He's still got a few more years left in his career, and say you're Man City, and what if you want to replace him with a region exactly like him? Well, you can pretty much do that in your own youth academy based on the recent features that they actually really have. But I would say the first thing you do before you go there is to actually look at the player, look at their attributes, and most importantly, look at their play style roles. So with De Bruyne here, you can see that when he's as a centre mid, he's a half winger with 2 pluses, and he's a playmaker with 1 plus, and as a cam, he's just a playmaker. So obviously keep note of that. So now when you're selecting your scout and you're sending him where he needs to go, obviously send him to Belgium for as long as you want. So here you can select 4 positions that the player can play in. So for this De Bruyne region, select centre mid, of course, and select cam as the 2 positions. And then for the focus role, select half winger and playmaker as the centre mid. And then at cam, just select playmaker. And then fast forward, I found him already, Nicholas Stays. You can see he has exceptionally high potential. Pretty standard dribbling stats, passing, 62 overall, which is pretty standard, 16 years old. But as you can tell, what makes him similar to De Bruyne is his playing style. So he's got half winger, playmaker. Okay, he has the deep line playmaker, but can we not say De Bruyne can play in that role? And okay, you can see that as attacking midfield, there's no playing style. There's no focused role when he's as attacking midfield. But that doesn't matter. You can just give him a playing style where he's able to develop a focused role for playmaker at camps. So you can still make him identical to De Bruyne in that sense. And obviously when you're using him, make sure to give him the appropriate playing styles that will improve certain key attributes that De Bruyne has over time. So he plays like De Bruyne. Here are 2 other examples. I did Kylian Mbappe and also did Vinicius Jr. as well. For the next Mbappe, obviously send him to France, 3 months, and then make the primary position striker, and then the secondary position has to be on the left wing. Then obviously make sure the focus role is advanced forward, and then another focus role is on false 9 for striker, and then for the left wing, make sure it's inside forward. And then for Vinicius Jr., send him to Brazil, of course, but then it's the opposite to Mbappe. So obviously his primary position is left wing, and then secondary is striker. For the focus role, make sure he's an inside forward and a wing up for the left wing position, and then for the striker position, make sure he's a false 9. So for this Mbappe reason, the best I found was Eden Lacroix. Not the best overalls, but he has the appropriate focus. So he has both advanced forward and inside forward. Also he's the poacher role, but that doesn't matter too much. He's only 15, so he has loads of room to grow in the youth academy. And then for Vinny's region, the best I found is Fabio Costa. He's even better. He's already got the pace. He's almost as quick as Vinny already. And then the dribbling is pretty high for a youth academy player. But again, yet again, from the playing styles, you can clearly see that he has both the winger focus role and the inside forward primarily. That's the most important. And that's where you can see as a striker, he hasn't got the false 9. But again, like I mentioned before, you can easily, when you promote him to the squad, you can easily give him that false 9 striker role and advance forward for Mbappe's region in their development player plan. So even if the player is not perfectly aligned with who they're meant to be a region of, you can always just mold and build them into that kind of player anyway, using just the development plan. So it don't really matter. So there you go guys. I would say this is perfect for when you're doing a road to glory, and you sort of need youth academy players promoting to get into the first team straight away. I'd say that's perfect for that situation, because you need to give them playing time for them to really develop into the player that you want them to become. But yeah, nevertheless, pretty cool idea to have for your career modes. I'd love for you guys in the comments to put down some suggestions of the type of players that you want to find regens with. I look forward to seeing you guys in another video. Alright, have a blessed day and peace.